page 4, the agenda-driven president. All hell can break loose and Barack Obama will not deviate from his radical agenda. Witness Cuba. Witness Raul Castro telling the world that the prisons in Cuba house no political prisoners. None. It's a flat-out lie. And what does Obama do? He carries on with his agenda. Obama completely ignores the obvious, that the Cuban dictatorial regime is sanitizing his trip, controlling and choreographing it all for Obama and the cameras. Witness south of Texas. Cuban nationals are flooding our southern border right now, thousands of them. And what does Obama do? He carries on with his agenda. From October 2015 to February 2016, more than 18,000 Cubans requested asylum from U.S. Customs and Border Patrol. If this trend continues, it will shatter last year's record. So, what does Castro say about that? These people are dying to get out. And witness Brussels, Belgium, a devastating terrorist attack. And what does Obama do? He carries on with his agenda. Obama continues with his taxpayer-paid family spring vacation to Latin America. Where is he now? Argentina? How nice. Meantime, Americans are recovering from a terrorist strike in Europe after the American Airlines check-in area was targeted for that attack. And what does he do? Well, 51 seconds in Cuba, less than a minute on this latest assault by radical Islamists.
Please indulge me. I want to comment on the terrorist attacks that have taken place in Brussels.
Stop it. Indulge him? He's the president of the United States, and he's asking for Castro's permission to talk about a major terrorist attack. This is like when he bowed down to the king of Saudi Arabia. This is intentional. This man wants to subordinate the United States of America to every country on the planet, especially crummy, communist, dictatorial countries like Cuba. Roll tape.
The thoughts and the prayers of the American people are with the people of Belgium.
Stop the tape. Is that all you got? He says it every time something like this happens. How about this? How about for every one of our people you slaughter, we'll slaughter 50 of yours? How about the President of the United States coming out and making a declarative statement like that, and then possibly executing it? Now, before I continue on this, I want to talk about the flag positioning. Did you know there is protocol for the United States flag when it is behind the President of the United States? No, it's not protocol. It's a law. 4 U.S. Code, Section 7, Part K, says the stars and stripes must be to the right of the President of the United States. Now, we know that Castro and Cuba either A, don't care, or B, if they do know about that law, then they're doing this on purpose. But what about the Obama administration and these geniuses in the Obama administration? Do they not even know the federal law dictating where the flag of the United States should be when the President of the United States is speaking on the international stage? Roll tape.
Stand in solidarity with them in condemning these outrageous attacks against innocent people.
Stop the tape. Solidarity. What's that going to do? Sing Kumbaya and bask the Eiffel Tower in the colors of the flag of Belgium, and everything's going to be okay? Solidarity? These heathens don't care about solidarity. They care about cutting off people's heads. That's what they care about. So how about this as far as solid is concerned? How about a solid response to this? How about knocking their blocks off instead of playing defense all the time? Maybe we go on offense. How about a solid coffin made in the USA for all of these barbarians? How about that for solidarity, Mr. Obama? No, because it's not part of the radical Obama agenda. So the Obama agenda includes ignoring radical Islam while advancing anti-American goals. And Cuba was the perfect venue to do both. And when Raul and Barack met face to face, behind closed doors, in private, What did they discuss? Perhaps Guantanamo Bay? Perhaps shuttering it, tearing up the lease, and deeding it back to the Castro brothers? Oh, yes. Such a conversation would once again fit perfectly into the radical Obama agenda.